Oh, hello, hello, and welcome to the Guru Gaming Stream. I am your host, Guru, and yep, today we're back in Star Citizen for another update. We have another 3.24 update for all backers, so if you want to try it out, go test it out if you've backed. But I think right now it's free during the ship showdown, so you can go and check it out even without being a backer. Um, yeah, so one thing I'm curious to see is if there's still an issue with when you try to do this blockade run, when you try to attack the NPCs, does it crash the game?
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
That's what we're going to test out today.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
It looks so cool. The future looks good. Clean health, robust living. Beyond my Tony Stark knowledge. Today I am using Direct X. Well, I guess it's Direct 3D 11 or something like that. But instead of Vulkan,
Approaching next
and
station.
I'm seeing a
If this is your
difference.
stop, please
It's
prepare to
definitely not
disembark.
playing as well. It's interesting.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Yeah, I'll see. I mean, it's not playing bad, but I can notice a little difference. My other monitor.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. The next shuttle is approaching the station shortly. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
So good. Everything is working as normal. Check because I think I bought. Yeah, I did buy some new ships last time. So it should still be
Discover all Orson has to offer. With so much to see and do,
in
Crusader is a journey
my
worth making.
Welcome to
fleet.
the
So
ASOC
let's see.
Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yep. Olay. Black. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call out the black. Cuddy Black,
Vehicle selected.
which is a
Stand
medium
by.
fighter slash medium freighter.
Your vehicle has
So
please visit us
means
again.
I'll be able to fight and pick up supplies. And that's interesting too. It says Javelin Tour right here. The Javelin Tour was during Fleet Week, Invictus. So technically it should not be there. I'm curious as to why that is, but yep, it's doing that little thing again. So we just reset it real quick, come back in, and Bob's your uncle. Or Guru's your uncle. Whichever one you feel more comfortable with. Wow, they've already transferred 484 out of 400 to the Everest Harbor freight elevator. So technically, I don't have to do that part, but still want to go do some dog fighting because we love it. Okay, let's take off. Call for opening. Raise our landing gear. Change to flight mode. Get ready for liftoff. Go. Now, like I was telling y'all before, you can see Seraphim Station up there. That big red light up there that you see in the atmosphere. It's technically station. And we don't necessarily have to stop here. So get up here and then we're gonna start searching for, there's crew, arc. What we want Hurston. Where's Hurston? Oh, sorry. And actually, we're going to use the map to do this. Um, just so we don't get things confused. So hit R as a shortcut, automatically routes. Now, as you can see, that's the only marker that's on my screen, so therefore it makes it a lot easier for you to choose. Now, as you can see, that context says power off of the engine. Power off, and then engine on here. Open exterior. That's nice. That's new. Yeah, that's real nice. I like that. So now you can just keep your finger off of that. Unless you want to accidentally power off your power plant or your engine, or open the exterior by accident, or exit your seat by accident. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. Closer to what it's gonna be. It's set. Go. It's gonna reset. That'll be interesting to see. So take a quick look at some of the updates for this particular patch. So we got the audience is all backers, server info, PTU, USEU, long-term persistence enabled, replication layer enabled, server crash recovery enabled, testing feedback, focus, personal and instance hangars, freight elevators, storage access, hangar decorations, cargo hauling missions, blockade runner global event. We are initially setting these requirements very low to about 400, but will adjust if needed. So that must be part of the process of what's happening right now. Says feature updates added many new cargo hauling rentals to all rental shops except Vulture for now. So you can't rent the Vulture just yet. Patch details, 15 known issues and 10 bugs squashed. Fixed 4 client crash. Hopefully it's the one that I was experiencing last time. Fixed 4 server crashes. Fixed a hybrid service crash. Fixed a client crash related to Intel 1314th Gen CPU. Nice. So, a nice little list of improvements for the 3.24 patch for us to kind of play around with. And now that we've made it to Hurston, we are going to, let's go to, that's 5-6 homes. It's 5-6. Oh, okay, so that's where I turn it in. So let's just go here. Let's just go somewhere real quick. I just want to see if I'm going to crash when I try to engage with the enemy. Test this theory. Okay. So far, so good. Coming out of nav mode, getting into shoot them mode. Oh man, that's a lot of people. Okay. Let's see here. Go too far. Oh, they're red. They're getting ready to go. Oh no, don't try. Now, see, they try to kamikaze you when they can't. When you get them on the ropes. Okay. Congratulations, target is destroyed. Okay, who's next? You're next. Let's go. Yep. Got my eye on you, buddy. Another one down. Another button bites the dust. Okay. Gonna let our shields regen a little bit. Oh, got another Cutlass Black over here. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Let's go then. You want to dance? Let's dance. Down. Moving out. Who's next? Who wants some of the guru? I don't think you do. Where are you at? There you are. Where are you, Rob? All right, Rob. I'm gonna shoot just lasers with you for right now. Running low on my ballistics. Okay, you're in a little Mustang. Not gonna be too hard. Stop trying to ram me, man. Take this L. Take this L. Put some fire on it. Yeah, he's spinning. He's out of control. Come on.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Target is destroyed.
Who's next? I think they keep coming though. It looks like they keep coming. Oh, he's down. Let's see what. Okay, so here we go. We got 3 people over here. Oh wow, we got 4 people. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna distance.
Contact. Missile locked. Missile locked.
All 3. Yeah, he likes that. Keeps dodging him. I think he's doing
Missile locked.
flares. Oh, and that was pretty hard. Ooh. That put a hurt on him.
Is at 75%.
He's about to go down here in just a second. Ah! That dodge. He was trying to come straight at me. You saw that? He's gone. Next. I think you're next on the menu. Okay. What's this? Oh, all right. Nice. Think we took them all out, boys. And that, my good friends, is the fun of Star Citizen. Look at that. Look at that. Mission accomplished. And then what you want to do is you switch to the scan mode. Then you're able to scan See if they got anything on them. But that's a little small. I don't think that one's going to have it anyway. So, got a couple of options. We can go to the next area. But what we probably need to do is head to Everest Harbor and resupply real quick. Come on now, stop jumping around. Go. Want some interdiction alert. See, they want to interdict you, keep you from being able to warp away, but I'm not warping away. I'm actually coming to the party. So, so yeah. Now, in this mission, you know, you're supposed to pick up the supplies, of course, and then let's switch, power up our shields. And then you bring the supplies back to the space station, right? Which in this case is Everest Harbor. Now, the pirates are actually having a blockade around this station, right? So that's the enemies around that you can engage with as you approach. But your objective is to get the supplies back into the hands of this particular station. Okay, let's see if we can't request hangar. Cool. So we're gonna go to this hangar, but it was a successful test. It did not crash me when I engaged the enemies, and that's great.
Until the current threat in this sector has been resolved, civilians are advised to avoid engaging in space travel. If not possible, use extreme caution when leaving the station.
I'm in for the landing here. Oh, coming in a little hot. Bring my landing gear down. Now what I need to do is resupply. So you go to landing, click on each one of these, which it's not updating. That's a bummer. That's one of the things that you definitely got to have. And I'm wondering if that's because they don't have supplies and because of that, they can't really do it or something like that. But I don't think that's what it is. But it would make sense. And I'm not really damaged. I just need more ballistic. I need more bullets, basically. So, yeah, that's a little fun little run. I'm more of a fighter pilot myself. I would have had my crew with me. We would have went to some other ones and picked up some of the loot or whatever. But for right now, that's pretty much good enough for me. I mean, I like what I'm seeing. It's playing well. It's not crashing. You know, I think it's about ready for the prime time to hit the live.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
But
system. Please visit us
if
again.
you guys are watching, the developers are watching, it would be nice to have like the repair services in the terminals like this too, so we can come out and use them, and we don't have to actually be in the ship to do it. And I know there was like a terminal or something like that that looked like that's what it was going to be for at one point. But even if you just added it into this as like a separate screen, maybe
To the ASOP vehicle
like a
retrieval
different
system.
tab, fleet manager, and then like repair services here, that'd be nice. Click on that, then go to, whatever service you're looking for, and bada bing, bada boom.
Please visit us again.
Yeah, look at this bad boy. Comes to engagement, um, engaging a small fleet of enemies, like I just did. Uh, minimal damage. Right, they barely got my shield down enough to really penetrate to my hull, so that was good. The only thing I ran out of ballistic uh, ammo, and so which is a big component. Even though you saw me take out multiple bogeys with just the lasers by themselves, um, the repeaters, should I say? But with the ballistics, it happens a lot faster. Um, and so, yeah, pretty happy. Pretty happy with this patch. Looks really good. Loving it. Okay. I just want to, I don't have anything in here, so I'm just looking. See, I'm going to send it down just to see, make sure all that kind of stuff works. I like how each, like area, like station or um, landing area, I guess you could say city, starting zone, has their own type of hangars, and they have like a bespoke feel to them. They look different. Of course, they have actual names to them, like this is the Self-Land hangar, right, which is one of the first ones I got when I pledged one of my first ships. um, and then you got the Aero View, I believe, was one of them. uh, and I haven't really looked at the other ones in the other areas as closely, but the Aero View is at Orison. And so, yeah, looks good, feels good, plays good. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. Doesn't let me um, replenish my ammo here, but that's okay. The nearest place from here is on the planet Hurston. Uh, yeah, we're not gonna go down there just to resupply at the moment. But if you really wanted to do something, you could take on a cargo mission. And I don't know if all of them are from station to planet, but most of the ones I've seen are from the station to the planet. And if that's the case, then you could pick up your supplies, go down to the drop them off, get paid for that, as well as repairing and replenishing your ammo and stuff like that, but without having to engage into like another battle or go to a different, fly to a different planet or space station just to replenish, right? So that's just some of the options that you got so far in this game. I mean, and when you think about that, being that the state that the game is in, that's pretty awesome. They've been doing a lot of work. They've been, making a lot of improvements to the game, and it shows. It really does show. I'm really excited about 4.0 when it comes out. They've moved it to quarter four, and that's cool because they actually got a lot of things, or they're addressing a lot of things in 3.24 that would have made the road for 4.0 to come to the live universe even that much harder. So that's great. I think that was a solid move from a development standpoint. Um, it makes a lot of sense. Uh, yeah, and quarter four is, the last 3 months of the year. And so, either the end of September, looking on the end of September or in October sometime, could possibly drop with a 4.0 release. Um, at least, because that's the release, the projected release is quarter four. But that doesn't mean it won't be tested before then, right? It just means that the projected release is quarter four. So just so we're clear on that, so everybody's clear on that. Yeah. With that being said, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. If you have some questions about it, or if you have some things you want me to show and do, informational streams about, definitely let me know. But this was just a test run to see if the one of the biggest hurdles to 3.24 coming out, which was the crashing during this event, um, while engaging with enemies, was still there, and it's not. They fixed it. So very happy about that. Very excited about that. Also, they have like the Siege of Orison, which is like a planet side global event, right? And to see this space or system wide, another system wide, um, because they had another one during, uh, which was the Xeno threat event, right? They had that going on during Invictus Week, I believe, and that was system wide. But this is another system wide event, right? So when you start to think about how this game is shaping up, and you see, okay, so they'll have dynamic events like this that'll just pop off in the system that you're in, right? So you may be a trader, you may be an explorer, you may be whatever, right? And you're just doing your normal, you know, gameplay loop that you like to play. And all of a sudden you get this system wide notification that says, attention, we're locking down this area because there's a threat. If you want to participate, take the mission and come join us, right? And I'm just paraphrasing just to make the point. But you start to hear that type of stuff, and then from that, you kind of you got a choice, right? Do I continue doing what I'm doing? Is it worth it? Right? Is it going to present some sort of risk to me in what I'm doing? Right? So when you just think about it like that, there's a lot of dynamic, interaction going on between you and the verse, right? You and the system, you and the game. And so this causes a lot of strategic gameplay that's going to spawn from that. You know, people are going to, mobilize, right? You'll have large groups of people mobilizing to these events, right? You also have people who are mobilizing and avoiding it, right? Uh, People who like the Siege of Orison, which is the planet side one. People can actually choose to be on the side with the enemy faction, or the defending faction, right? And depending on which side you choose, uh, players kind of interact with you in that way. So say for instance you choose to be with the enemy faction, the faction that's raiding the particular area, right? Because this is a model, right? That can be applied to multiple places, even though the locale of the place is going to be different, right? The idea, the principle of it is going to be the same, right? You'll have a group who's trying to take over a specific area, just like they did in space, just like they do on the planet, and they call upon people to help them repel them. Or there can be those shady missions where those under the table missions where you can actually join them and get paid for helping them, right? So whatever you choose to do and whatever you choose to be in this game, they're trying to make it a reality. They're trying to make it where you can do it. So there's going to be a lot of choice for the player. It's going to be a lot of choice, not just in, like, when you think about choice and you look at a game and you say, okay, you got a choice in which weapon you want to use, right? That's a choice. You've got a choice of which armor you want to use, right? That's a choice. But do you really have a choice in how you want to play the game? Yes, in some single player games you do, but in most multiplayer online games, you really don't have too much of a choice, right? You have to follow the storyline, and there's really no deviation from that. This game, they're trying to make where that's not the case. Like, once you get released out into the wild, you're pretty much doing what you do. Squadron 42, the single player game that they're feature complete with and working on the polish on. Um, that's like the story mission, right? So I like to think about it like in the terms of how Call of Duty does, where um, and you can look at it that way because there is a first person shooter component to this, and so you have a mission. You have the Call of Duty campaign, right, where Squadron 42 would be like the campaign mission, right, that you would complete, which gives you an idea of the story of the universe of Star Citizen, and then also, because the gameplay is going to be similar, um, it gives you a good feel for how you will operate in the MMO side of things, right? And then going from that, you know, some people, that they're going to be okay with just that, right? They're going to be okay with that, and I'm pretty sure they'll come out with either expansions or different, versions, like, you know, Squadron 42 or another squadron or something, some type of variation of that single player mode, right? Where it's either a different story or an expansion to that story. And then, they'll, put that out, right? It'll be an expansion to that. Uh, but in the persistent universe, it'll be an ongoing epic, if you will, of an accumulation of everything that the players are doing, which is going to be crazy. Because I know the plans that I have for our organization, and there's some pretty ambitious plans. Um, I have bought some of the more ambitious ships so that we can accomplish some of these things. So I'm excited about when those get to be in the game, and we're able to kind of practice some of those things with those ships. Um, it's gonna be very cool. It's gonna be very cool, and I look forward to playing with you all as well. So uh, again, thank you for watching. Please share, like, follow, subscribe, depending on which platform. I'm simultaneously casting out to all three of my platforms. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So I think I have all the links on each one of those areas, so you should be able to find me on all of those. And I appreciate all the support, and definitely would appreciate, more people engaging in the community, asking questions, giving me feedback about the videos. I have thought about doing some curated or edited videos where, you know, I make the video, I edit it, and then I put it out. But, I don't want to lose the live aspect of it either, because I would enjoy having conversations with people as well. So, but again, whatever's your flavor, even if you just want to wait until the live is over and watch the rerun, watch the stream, by all means, please do. And it's all appreciated. I'm grateful for it all. And thank you for your time. Hope you have a great day, great week, great weekend, and see you in the verse.
Until the current threat in this sector has been resolved, civilians are advised to